Welcome, entrepreneurs, to Generation Entrepreneurship, where generations X, Y, Z, and A, B, and C meet. As we know from my introductory video, and if you haven't watched it, please go look at the first video upload on my page. All ages are entrepreneurs from 2 to 62, and we're all starting off on this entrepreneurial journey together. So, what I want to do is give quick tips, quick guidelines on how you can start your entrepreneurial journey, no matter what generation, what age you are. Let's get it. First and foremost, let's figure out what Google has to say about being an entrepreneur. Let's see. Google entrepreneur. Perfect entrepreneur. Boom. A person who organizes and operates a business or businesses taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so. Okay, so we're still talking about every age, right? I just need to clear it up. I'm letting you know, just from that definition alone, like I said in my first video, the person and the little kid that is sacrificing their amazing weekends to watch your kid is an entrepreneur, okay? Point blank, period. Setting up a business and taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so. Then I want to see, let's see what entrepreneurship, what they say that is. And I'm sure, the act of entrepreneuring, but let's really see. Okay. The activity of setting up a business or businesses taking on financial risks in hope of profit. Yes, I love it. Love saying entrepreneurs every single day. No matter the age, that's what we're here for. So even if you go into detail on Google, you'll see there are 4 types of entrepreneurs, 8 types of entrepreneurs, all of this, right? I don't want to get so granular in that as far as defining what type of entrepreneur and who you are as an entrepreneur. Because like I said, your purpose is your profitability. And I can't tell you what your purpose is. So I'm here for you. We're here together and we're about to do this, okay? So like I said, what is your passion? I know, it's dang, it's so difficult. But seriously, what's your passion? Your passion is going to make your profit. Entrepreneurship, I think that's the main thing that a lot of us need to realize. We have heard this for years about how your job isn't a job when you're having fun or when you're really enjoying yourself, right? So that's what entrepreneurship should be. You shouldn't be doing entrepreneurship just to make money, in my opinion. Entrepreneurship should be about what makes you the happiest. What do I wake up every morning and I'm excited to do? I genuinely am excited to do these things for you guys. I love talking to other people about how they can make their passion their profitability. You, for example, might be somebody that loves to see somebody be fly and fresh. I love it. So you create a clothing brand because you know what inspires you. You know what looks good on you and you know that that'll look good on other people. That's your passion. What's your passion? And don't let anybody tell you that your passion can't make you profit. This is 2021, baby. 2021. New age, new life. We are making money from our passions. Let's do it. Okay. So find out your passion because your passion is going to make your profit, right? Next thing I need you to do, you found your passion. Create a business plan. You can look it up on Google. You can decide which type of business plan you actually want to do. But I love to make it just as simple as, where do I see myself as an entrepreneur in 5 years? Let's start there. Where do I see myself? So for myself, in 5 years, so I'm 27. I'm 27 now, so 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 years old, Jesus. By 32 years old, I will have places around the world. I've always said that one of my dreams is to live in Cape Town, South Africa. So I will have a place there. I live here in Atlanta. I will have a place as well in California because I love my family there. And I might even venture out up to DC or something like that. But also Houston, Dallas is one of my goals as well. And I'm not saying visit. I said places. Okay, so we're talking 5-year goal, right? That's another thing as well, guys. During this plan for your business plan, nobody's reading this, right? This isn't something that you're sending to Forbes to decide if you're going to be on the 40 under 40 list, right? So since this is your business plan, since you're one-on-one with this, in this moment, go above and beyond in your dreams. I'm very big, like I'm very spiritual, right? So I'm very big on writing your vision and making it plain. Write it down. Manifest that stuff. And let's see it shake, period. Okay? So yes, write it down. Biggest dreams, biggest goals of what you could have for 5 years. So when you're building out your business plan, think of the things that I will need to do to make sure that those certain things actually happen. So like I said, 5 years, where do you want you as an entrepreneur to be, and where do you want your business to be, right? Figure that out. Then it's gonna get granular. 3 years, we don't stop at 5 and say, okay, well, yeah, that's the goal and that's what I'm getting to. No, let's go on to 3. 3 years, and that's where we're gonna actually get into the nitty gritty of how can I actually obtain what I had set in my super crazy, and crazy is good in my opinion, but super crazy and out there goals to be able to reach that. So 3 years to lead up to my 5 years. So you'll be able to do certain things. So if I say I want to have all of these places, if I want to live in all of these places, in 3 years, what I need to be able to have is at least 2 of those places already foundation already done, bought, and I'm living in 2 of them. Because by this time, it's more than half of the time of me to reach my 5-year goal, right? So in 3 years, I at least need to have 2 or 3 of those foundational places out of the 5 I want to live in. It's things like that. I'm giving one example, but of course for you, there should be a whole laundry list for your 5-year plan of what you want to do, where you want to be in, and what you want to accomplish. 5-year, 5-year, 3-year, down here, right? Yeah, we're not done, love. We're still working. It's entrepreneur journey. It's real. Go down to our 1-year plan. 1-year plan is the most granular of them all. If you're starting this business plan today, which would be June 3rd, then you would be saying from June 3rd, 2021 to June 3rd, 2022. Just 1 year. Each of these you want to put based on the year. So 5 years from now, it's going to be 2026. 3 years from now, it's going to be 2024. And 1 year from now, it's going to be 2022. So those should be your goals for 5, 3, 1, right? So on to your 1 year, most granular. That's when you're going to get the most detailed about what you want to do. Everything on your 1-year goal should line up to what your 3 and 5-year goals are as well. Perfect. I love it. We now have even just a basic business plan of where we see ourselves as an entrepreneur and where we see our business, right? Then what we want to do is we want to make this stuff official. How you make it official is completely up to you. Don't let anybody tell you that there's a specific way you have to do it because it's up to you, right? I'm just going to give you a couple ways. First and foremost, let's break down the different types of businesses that you can actually start. So LLC, we have S Corp, we have C Corp, we have sole proprietorship, we have nonprofit, right? Just to keep it basic, simple. We can go even deeper into all of those, but just to keep it basic and simple, there are at least 5 of these that we have. I went an LLC route. So the main differentiation between the LLC and the sole proprietorship is really just the liability. Who do you want the liability to fall on? Sole proprietor, which is you, or do you want to fall on the LLC, which is the limited liability corporation, which is the company? Then, of course, we have the S Corp and the C Corps. Those are when you're thinking bigger scale. When you're thinking, I want to sell this business somewhere. I want to have numerous investors. I want to eventually be, pitching this different places, things like that. So S Corp, C Corp, go into detail on those via Google or whatever. But then also our last and final is our nonprofit. If your sole reasoning isn't to make profit, it's really genuinely for a great cause or a charitable act, that is your nonprofit route. You'll still get profit. It's just not going to be your profit. It's going to be the charitable organization that you started this for. Awesome. 5 different types: basic, LLC, sole proprietorship, S Corp, C Corp, and of course our nonprofit. Boom. Then after that, so at this point you have your business plan, or you are about to file for one of these types of businesses. After that, you are actually going to get, or you should be getting, an EIN number. So your employer identification number. This is going to set up for you your taxes for the year. This is going to make sure that you can hire employees. And this is also going to make sure that your business is registered and is known as a business, not just in the United States, but in the world as well. Now we want to get into just the nitty gritty, granular stuff of creating the foundation for how you actually will operate within your business, right? So your business email. Business email, everybody needs one. But seriously, A Google Suite for me is the best as far as business email, because with my business email, I can actually create my business domain. And no matter what, if you are going to have a website of some sort or a link to lead to something, you're going to need a domain. So you could get your domain from like GoDaddy or these other sites, but with Google, and that's why I say I like the Google platform, with that, I can actually create my email, my domain, my YouTube channel, all the way down to even my social media stuff. So it's my docs, it's my invoices, literally everything possible within my business. I really do majority of it from Google. Your business phone number. I also have Google Voice. And then last but not least, your checking and savings account as a business. Major. A lot of people will decide to do the credit union because that will actually help your business build your business credit. So I always do suggest for a business to be with one credit union so that they can be able to build that business credit. So my referral is Navy Federal. That's just me, and this is not paid in any way by any of these people. So if you would like to pay me, I would love to hear from you. But yes, so Navy Federal for a good credit union. But then just like your regular business banking account to have like your savings and checkings, I use Chase. That's me personally, but totally up to you on who you actually want to use. So business credit bank account, and then my business bank account just for my daily spending, paying out employees, paying out invoices and such like that. So get your bank accounts, savings, checkings, credits, all of the above. Now that we've done all of this, 5-year plan, 3-year plan, 1-year plan, figured out what type of business that we're actually going to set up, actually got our business email, our domain, our phone number, basic stuff like that. Now, just a couple quick admin keys. First and foremost, if you saw my last video, you saw how major I made it about blocking out time throughout the week for you to go ahead and set up your schedule. So the way I do it, Sundays is the best day. Sunday, I sit down and decide what I'm going to do for the week. I say the same to you. Once you figure that out, then at that point, it becomes up to you as an entrepreneur to take on any more than you have already set up. Because on Sunday, usually you're probably sitting down, relaxing, maybe taking, a mojito drink, who knows? But in that moment, you're pretty zen to where you can say, oh, these are the things I need to do. I can actually figure it out and schedule it out. Whereas Monday, you on to your regular schedule, right? So Sunday or the weekend is my suggestion. So create a schedule that will optimize your 24 hours in a day. Because what do we say? You got 24 hours in a day, baby. What you gonna do with it? Period. So let's do that. Create that weekly schedule. Next, keep track of your spending. Please. In this, super simple. Like I said, you've already created like your Google email, right? You've already created your domain. If you've set all of this up, you now see that it costs, whether it's 25 cents or $25 a year. You're going to be paying for all of these business services. So make sure you're taking account of those, because at the end of the year, it's going to be crazy of you having to come back, trying to file your taxes, trying to make sure everything is documented. So just start now. Don't procrastinate. Do it right now. Start right now. As far as you're spending, all of that stuff, go ahead and make account of that. Okay. Next, and this is just going to be, I want to keep it short and sweet for the admin tips. I'll go deeper if you guys want me to do another video about admin tips and how you can actually, on a day-to-day basis, how you can actually get better. I would love to do that. But last but not least, so 1, 2, 3, block off your time for optimization of your 24 hours a day throughout the week. Second, keep track of your spending on like a Google spreadsheet or something. And last but not least, invest in you. Please invest in you. Whether that's new camera equipment, a new ring light, a new planner, anything, all of the above. I am not telling you to go break your bank and go get new everything for you to start your business. I didn't say that you had to do that, nor is that necessary, because it's not. But what I am saying is invest in you. Whatever you feel like you can do to take your business to the next step, or even just take the first step in general. Invest in you. So thank you guys for tuning in to Generation Entrepreneurship. Yeah. Where generations XYZ and ABC meet to get entrepreneurial tips from Justice Nicole, the Entrepreneurs. Okay? We're super excited. Please tune in for each week all of these generation entrepreneurship tips, and every first and third Friday for our highlighting of the minority entrepreneurs. Love y'all. Thank y'all. And don't forget, subscribe.